What is up, guys? Welcome back. Wanted to just show things that are happening. Got a lot to talk about today. Not a lot, just a little bit. But hopefully, we're gonna open up pretty high today. I think we'll go over 1.1, maybe 1.2. But that's not what I want to focus on. I want to talk about some 4 things that we're going to look at. The first being a Charlie and the Vids video. I got a lot of stuff here to show, so I'm going to mute that. We'll look at the stock price for now. We're at $38. But good morning, Cleveland. Or remember from Family Guy where they're doing their band, they're like, "Hello, Cleveland," and Cleveland's like, "Hey, Quagmire," or "Hey, Peter." But I do want to talk about some things today, and I got some cool, kind of exciting news from a friend who just texted me this morning. Shout out to Patrick or Ryan, however he kind of goes by both. But he sent me a cool tweet from AMC and from the CEO, and I haven't even looked at it yet, so I want to talk about that. Yo, Kevin Nichols in the house. What is up? Dude, Kevin 9x'd his account last week. Shout out to him. That was huge return last week. What is that? If 100% is double, so that means you made like 800% return last week. Pretty crazy.
Bruh.
Pretty crazy. Give you a little wow. But we're gonna see what happens at the market open, because we'll see this balance kind of update. It's going down a little bit, it looks like. But man, look at this chart though. Can we look at this chart real quick? I didn't know when this happened. Apparently at 5:57 a.m. So I guess it's... Why is this timing so off? So I don't know if this is Central Time or Eastern Time or what, but we hit 44.75 at one point. So that is absolutely crazy. Bitcoin, I'm actually trying to... I gotta cash out some money today because I want to buy Bitcoin this week while it's under 40,000. So I need to do that. This is not going to be a super long stream today. But yeah, Bitcoin is still, in my opinion, not a financial advisor, it's cheap. Ethereum, still cheap compared to where it was. I mean, we're at 4,100. Now we're like 2,700 only. Bitcoin was at 63.5K. So yeah, AMC, we're starting to drop a little bit. I swear, I'm like bad luck for the stock in the morning, pre-market. It just always drops. But oh wait, it's not showing. Okay, it's not showing. Oh, okay. My apologies. It must have hit. I don't know where that 41 number was from. I really don't know where that's from. Because now it's not even showing we hit that high. So I don't know what just happened there. That's really weird. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes till market opens. We're gonna see that balance jump. I did sell a couple things yesterday. Let me show you what I sold. One of my options expired. Worthless. I think I borrowed money for like a day and they charged me interest for that. That's stupid. Okay. Well, anyways, I sold one contract. I'm starting to just take profits a little bit at a time. I sold one call option yesterday, so I got like that much back. And then I sold my BlackBerry calls because they were expiring pretty soon. So I sold those, and then I bought... Let me adjust the microphone here. And then I bought 200 shares with that. So I just don't know if I'll... Yeah, I don't know. I probably should have bought some options, but at least some of them to make more return. But I figured owning shares helps with the short squeeze a little bit better. Anyways, oh, don't want Don't want to miss. Don't want to miss what happens. Stock market's opening. Oh, stock market is open. Market is open. Yo, Chad Marshall in the house. I remember watching your first vid back in the day. You did it, dude. Congrats. Thank you so much. Check out, okay, the balance. You saw the stock just jump on the screen there onto your left. So let's see what the balance updates to. Ready? Here we go. Okay, I didn't do it yet. I have to wait till the options prices change, and you're gonna see that number jump. But you already see the jump on the chart. We're at 36.64, so we came down as expected. That happens every single day. Someone mentioned it in the chat. I forget something. Dang, I forgot what it was called. But he talked about it. The person in the chat talked about why it drops right before the market opens. Man, I'm mad I forgot. I'll have to watch the stream again to remember what it was called. But he talked about it, and it happens all the time. It's frustrating. All right, let's see if the price changes. Come on, baby. Okay. There it goes. All right, there it goes. So we got the jump. Option prices. Oh, the Judas swing. Yeah, the Judas swing. Thank you, Kevin. So yeah, I was talking about the Judas swing. Let's look at the watch list, and we'll see exactly what happened. So there you go. It happens all the freaking time. Look at that. 5.6 million volume, it says. It always does this. It always does this. I swear, this should be illegal. Whatever this is that's happening should be illegal because it's 100%, I don't know, I feel like it's market manipulation. Again, unless there's something technical with computers in the back end that causes this, that's out of the control of us, like humans, then okay, fine, whatever. But I mean, if it's anything else, it's manipulation. So, okay, all right. So the balance updated. So it's exciting. Okay, let's talk about what I saw yesterday. I want to go over everything. I know there's not a lot of people here. That's fine. You're just gonna get the good info while no one else does. So let's look at this video here. Let me actually lower the volume for the music. But I want to show you this video, so let me put this up. Okay, and then let me click this, and let me drag it like that. Okay, I'm going to show you this video real quick, and I'm going to just kind of skim through it. But again, Charlie and the vids, you got to watch his videos. If you're invested in AMC at all or GameStop, I think this is probably the #1 channel you should watch. It's like not at all clickbait. Like some channels are such clickbait. They're just milking this whole AMC thing for views, honestly. But this guy is not doing that. So I definitely recommend. Let's see if I can show his channel name. Yeah, right there, Charlie in the vids. You see right above my face, right there, Charlie in the vids. Okay, so this video he made.
Right, so it's late at night. You're probably jacked. You're probably jacked for tomorrow because of today.
So he's talking. I don't know where the site is. It's called Research Tools Fidelity. Okay, so it must be from his Fidelity. So if you have Fidelity, you can look at this. But what it is, he's looking at options chains. But then he goes over here to this probability calculator.
Right here we have our previous day's close being 6/1, 249.02.
And he's showing GameStop here. I don't know if you can see, but I'll show you.
Before I do that,
when
I
we
just
get
wanted
there.
to give you a overall look at the defaulted graph. Right here, HV volatility is a nice.
Okay, so it takes into account the volatility. I don't know what HV is, but maybe the high volume or something. I don't know, but
as we all know, GameStop and AMC are extremely
it gives you like a normalized chart with 3
here.
standard deviations of probability. And if you look here, it shows you that orange line that goes right across the horizontal there. That's like the last closing price. And then it gives you a probability that it's going to go up the next day or go down. But you have to
As far as
adjust
graph
the
here,
date. So watch, I'll do
these
that.
are the odds we get from face value.
So if you
But
can't read that, it
we
says
do have to change the
70%.
date because today is already passed. So we want to know for tomorrow.
So he puts in the probability
so
for
before I enter
tomorrow.
anything else in, that's our overall odds. I will take that.
So it's showing there 63.02% probability of GameStop going up today and 36.98% going down.
That's the highest I've seen, I believe, so far. Now, take a look at AMC.
Okay, now watch. He goes to AMC. Check out these numbers. It is absolutely bonkers.
So before I even do anything,
Look at that 99.99% probability of going up.
yeah.
But he has to put the date in.
Anyways,
So watch. He'll put the
let's go
date
ahead
in.
and take a look at tomorrow. I have not seen this yet, so
June
we're
2nd.
seeing
So this
together
was
for the first
yesterday.
time.
So he's putting in the date.
Holy shit. Yep, okay. Y'all get some sleep now. Okay, I'll show you that again.
Okay, so let me see if I can make that bigger for you guys. So 99.35% probability AMC goes above 32 today, and 0.65% it goes down. So that, I mean, compared that to GameStop, it's like, it's a clear indication that AMC right now is doing better. And that is very, very exciting. So that got me super pumped for today. And we already saw what happened after hours yesterday. It went up to 37.76. So crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, if you look at that, that's, I mean, that should give you some assurance that we should be okay for today. At least we should do better. Especially if you're thinking about investing, you could try this. If you have Fidelity, you could check this out. I'm going to see if there's another way to check this out if you don't have Fidelity, because I don't. But yeah, that was the first thing I wanted to show you. So if I do that, what happens? Okay. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you, probability. And it looks like we're already coming back up. We're at 38. 37.71. So I just refreshed. Yeah, gosh, this is fucking crazy. Okay, I need to sell another call. I'm gonna like probably sell a call every day that it's up like $2 or $3 just to kind of lock in some profits, and then I want to get some Bitcoin with that. That's kind of the game plan right now. I'm not cashing out yet, but okay. Number 2. So number 1, we just talked about probability. Number 2, I want to talk about Mudrick Capital and what happened yesterday with that. So let me make this bigger. Okay, so for those of you who probably know, AMC sold 8.5 million shares to this hedge fund called Mudrick Capital. And everyone was super stoked about it. We were like, oh, okay, you know. Actually, some people were not, because some media was spinning it as like, oh, dilution again, dilution. They like to say that. 8.5 million is hardly dilution, especially because there's probably 8.5 million shareholders right now. So like if everyone bought just one share, that already covers it. But Mudrick bought it, right? Okay, so they gave them money, and the reason they gave them money was AMC wanted to buy a couple other movie theaters. So they wanted to kind of strengthen their position. Right now, probably a lot of struggling theaters are willing to sell for cheap. And so AMC wants to capitalize on that. So they got $235 million. Okay. But apparently Mudrick already sold it. And honestly, I don't, in the grand scheme of things, they say it's overvalued, honestly. If you look at fundamentals, yes, it is overvalued, but fundamentals flew out the window literally months ago. We're not even looking at that anymore. So if anyone tells you AMC's overpriced, the fundamentals, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. We're not talking about that. So if they're focusing on that, then they're missing the big picture. This is a short squeeze play. It always has been, and that's why 99% of people are still holding shares. We're expecting a short squeeze. So don't let like old, people who don't know what's going on tell you, or even young people tell you that this is overpriced, because it's not. In a short squeeze, nothing is overpriced. That's just how a short squeeze works. But some people were talking about why would AMC sell 8.5 million shares like right now? Why now? Why not wait until we're at like $100 a share, and then you can sell the 8.5 million shares, and now you have $8.5 billion instead of 230 million. Why would you sell now? And for me, I think the answer to that is because if the stock is too expensive, no one's gonna buy. So it's really simple as that. If they're going to a hedge fund, let's say you were the hedge fund, and they say, hey, Chad Marshall LLP or Kevin Nichols Capital or Jenny P, money fund. Do you guys want to buy 8.5 million shares at $100 a share? And you already think it's overvalued. Why would you pay $100 a share for it? So you're gonna pass on that offer, and then AMC is gonna not be able to raise that capital that they want. So there is a little bit of a fine line, like a kind of like a. You don't want to sell too low. You don't want to sell too high. You gotta sell at a price where you think you can still raise capital, while at the same time people who buy from you still have a chance to sell for a profit because they want to make money too. So that's why I think they sold now. One, I think because this opportunity came up to buy those theaters and they wanted to capitalize on it. And two, if they waited too long, they might not have been able to find anybody to buy the shares. And so hopefully that kind of makes sense as to why they sold it. That's just my opinion, but to me it makes sense. If they waited too long, they wouldn't have found a buyer, and they might have missed this opportunity. So that's why I think they sold. And the fact that Mudrick sold, that's just their own stupid decision. Like, honestly, they're going to look back at this. I mean, look at where it is now. They already missed out on another, because didn't they sell? They sold like at $30 or $31 or something. And we're at 39. So what's 8.5 million? 8.5 million times, like, it went up $8 more dollars. They already missed out on $68 million more dollars by not holding. $68 million.
Bruh.
So Mudrick Capital, yeah, there you go. That's a good choice there by selling, because you just missed out on $68 million today. So Jenny, thank you so much. How's it going? Good morning. Jenny's a good friend of mine. But yeah, so they're gonna look at this and they're probably already kicking themselves, thinking that was one of the dumbest decisions we've ever made. And I would definitely agree with that. I think it is a dumb decision that what they did. But when you're focusing on fundamentals and you're too focused on the wrong thing, like, you're gonna make bad decisions when the big picture's over here. So that was their own dumb decision. Okay, so now that I talked about that, let's go to this. Is super exciting. I haven't even looked at this yet, but my friend texted me this morning and was like, dude, check this out. And so I'm going to check it out right now. Okay, so we're on Twitter. I'm going to make it big so everyone can see. Adam Aron, if you don't know who he is, CEO of AMC, says, today AMC and I launch an innovative effort to communicate often with the shareholders. AMC Investor, #AMC Investor Connect, gives you AMC Stubs benefits. By the way, I'm an AMC Stubs member. So if you have the AMC app, you can join the Stubs rewards program. They have like a free one and then like 2 paid ones, or maybe 2 free ones and a paid one. I don't know. I think it's a free one and then like 2 paid ones that have different tiers of perks. But anyways, it gets you AMC Stubs benefits and special shareholder rewards for those who patronize AMC theaters in the US. Sign up is completely free. Okay, so I clicked on it. So that's super exciting. Let's see what it says. I clicked on it. And here's what it says. Oh, the music is quiet. Let me put the music back on. Okay. It says Investor Connect. If you're a current stockholder, okay, well, let's start from the top. Welcome, AMC stockholders. We're thrilled to connect with you on the latest updates. By the way, if you have shares, check your emails today. Voting should be today. It's not going to be the hugest thing in the grand scheme of things, but if they can get like a concrete evidence that there are more votes, aka more shares, than what they have outstanding, they can sue whoever is selling synthetic shares. And that's good. That is good for us. Okay, let's go back to this. We're thrilled to connect with you on the latest updates. Sign up for alerts and bookmark this page so we can stay in touch. If you're a current stockholder, let us know. We'll send you special offers, starting with an initial free large popcorn, nice, just for signing up, and the latest AMC Investor Connect updates. The popcorn offer will be conveniently added to your AMC Stubs account within 7 days, so you only need to scan your virtual card. Yeah, it gives you like a QR code. Let's see what else they got. Yeah, so here's the Stubs Rewards Pro. Okay, maybe that was just it, but enjoy core benefit perks like free large popcorn refill every time you visit, discount Tuesdays, which are like half off movies. I've seen plenty of movies there this year already on Tuesdays, and it's like $6 and something for a movie. And $5 reward for every 5,000 points you earn. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, so you get 20 points for every dollar spent. It's not like 1 point for $1, so it's not like you're gonna get $5 for every 5,000 spent. It's 20 points. So I think it's like $100. If you spend $100, 100 times, no wait. Is it 100 times? That's 2,000. So $250, I think. If you spend $250, you get $5. Again, it's free money. Why not? If you're gonna go anyways, why not get the free money? Yeah. So they have all sorts of perks here, but in the latest AMC. So I wonder if there's other perks besides just the free popcorn. Either way, it's kind of exciting that they're trying to do that. So yeah, so that was the last thing. That was kind of it in terms of things I wanted to talk about. But yeah, if anyone, we're at 38.10, so we're probably dropped a little bit. Oh, actually, no, we went up a few grand. But yeah, so in terms of my strategy for right now, I'm going to probably sell some more calls because I'll show you my positions here. I have a lot of calls still, and holy crap, those percent returns are just bonkers. 2,500% return for the 18 strike. I bought it at 88 cents a share, and it's up to $23.35 a share. Freaking bonkers.
Bruh.
So I'm gonna probably sell a couple of those today, or maybe one or two, I don't know. I mean, we are up like $6, so I guess I could sell a couple. And then just keep cashing out a little bit, and then I need to withdraw some money so I can put it in Bitcoin. So yeah, that's my plan for today. Other than that, I'm just gonna keep watching the stock price. Ooh, look at that. We had a huge bounce back already. 49.4 million. That's insane. The volume is insane right now. If you look at the top, right underneath there, it says 19.58%. You see the volume. We're at 95 million volume already. I think the average volume used to be like 10 million before this all started or something like that. It was like, I don't know, it was low. But we're already at 9 times that much. It's insane. The volume is just going crazy. So anyways, yeah, it's kind of all. Oh, wow. Almost at 1.2 now. Wow. Okay, so anyone else want to talk about anything else before we wrap this up? It's just going to be a short stream. I just want to talk about some current information regarding AMC. I don't see that Mudrick Capital thing as anything really. I probably could have showed, let's see. Let's look at the COVID. I want to show the COVID data too, which again, you can believe it or not believe it. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I look at every single day. let me show you. This is what kind of got me started on my decision to buy AMC. Actually, no. I first just had a hunch that the vaccines were going to work. But then starting in February, I started checking this website literally every single day. Just kind of get a snapshot of where we are as a country. So just because I live in this state. But if you look right here, it says 11,308,983 doses have been given. So if you do that, divided by the number of people in Illinois, which is 12,741,000, that's 88.7%. 88.7% of the state has had at least one dose. So you guys might have remembered the headline a little while back where people, like they were saying, 70% of people said they'd get the vaccine, 30% said they didn't want to get it. Well, apparently that has shifted. Apparently people have changed their minds. More people are getting it. And again, just assuming for the sake of argument, just assuming that the vaccines are going to work, just like a vaccine should. We're not talking about whether it's real, fake, whatever. Assuming that that's true, that's a good sign. That's a good sign for the country opening back up. It's a good sign for movie theaters because, again, if people feel comfortable, they're going to go out. And we're at 41.43% fully vaccinated. And so that's one thing I look at. And I search that by whatever state you're in, you type in your state. So Google, let's say you live in Ohio. Go to Google, say Ohio vaccines administered. And you might be able to find a page like this that'll give you this information. You can see on that chart, we're dropping off a little bit, but that's because a lot of people already got their second shot. So not as many people are getting it now, but that's because a lot of people got it. So, okay, last thing I look at, US COVID cases. You can see here, we peaked in January. We had 300,000 cases at some point. Yeah, January 8th, we had 300,000 cases. Again, assuming this data is accurate, who knows? But check this out. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay, that's the lowest I've ever seen. That is the lowest I've ever seen. This right here, 14,000 cases on May 23rd. That was the lowest I've seen until last Sunday. We had 11,000. This is the first time I've seen it. By the way, these are on Sundays. May 23rd, I think, is a Sunday. Yeah. May 29th, I guess, was a Saturday. Usually Sunday is the lowest, which you can see here. But then it actually dropped on Monday, which is very peculiar. You would have thought people going out on Memorial Day would bring it up, but that could just mean that vaccines are working. This is very exciting. This is very exciting. Again, assuming you believe the numbers, which I'm 75% believing the numbers. You can see how it kind of follows a pattern though. Sunday it goes down, then it goes back up Monday. The weekend, Thursday, Friday, it goes up. So that tends to happen, but this is the first time I've seen it just drop like that. That's crazy. 5,000 cases in the entire country. That's crazy. We need to get that down to zero, and basically COVID is basically no longer a thing. So, I got to update my balance. Holy crap, are we at? Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. So if you just type in US COVID cases, you can look at the data yourself. Holy crap, 49.2. Okay, I'm going to update it, and then I'm going to get going. Here we go. Ready? Oh my god. Holy crap.
Bruh.
Oh my gosh, dude. When is the next Tesla rally? I read the US demand. Yeah, dude, it's insane. Honestly, I'm telling you, after this squeeze is over, Tesla is going to, in my opinion, Tesla is going to freaking blow up because a lot of us apes are going to be spending all of our bananas and all of our tendies buying Teslas and buying Tesla stock. So after, this is not financial advice, but you could quote me on this. After this is over, AMC, this whole squeeze, Tesla will shoot right back to 800 a share. That's my prediction. because there's a lot of new millionaires now. Like, they have money now. They want to buy a Tesla. Trust me, a lot of people want to buy Teslas. And they're gonna not only buy Teslas, they're gonna buy Tesla stock. Let's say they don't buy a Tesla, they're gonna buy Tesla stock. A lot of them will. So now 100K is just a rounding number. Yeah, it is, and you'll get to that point too, Laura, where you're doing the same thing. The more you do this, the more you get used to higher numbers, and it's all relative. It's all relative. Some people are like, some people have told me, like, why don't you cash out? Like, you hit $1 million, you should just sell everything. And I'm like, well, I don't think $1 million is a lot of money anymore, because, I mean, if I went to the Bugatti dealership and said, hey, can I buy a Bugatti? I only have $1 million. They would laugh in my face and tell security to kick me out. They'd be like, get out, you broke bastard. So it's all relative. I was saying 1 million is literally the smallest amount of millions you could have. So I don't think it's a lot of money. And you have to train your brain to think that. You have to train your brain to see that as just a number, and just keep doing your strategy. Like, that's why I haven't sold yet, because I know this is not over. So I'm trying to play this properly. I want to, like, if you consider like a game, I'm trying to play the game well. I guess I could cash everything out right now and put it in AT&T stock, and I could make 80 grand a year in dividends. But to me, that's not a good play. That's just not a smart play right now. I want to play the game smart. And right now, I don't think selling is smart. For me, I don't think it's smart, because I think this is going to hit 50, then it's going to hit 60, then it's going to hit 80, it'll hit 100. After it hits 100, I feel like we're going to start dropping, because a lot of people might be like, okay, this is just crazy, I'm going to cash out. You might see some selling, but like, it's gonna come back up, I think, once everyone starts covering. But yeah, I don't see this. How much longer do you predict? Yeah, I think it's gonna go on for a little while. Damn, we're almost at 41. Let me refresh one more time. Oh, I went down. Okay. Yeah, but I think it's gonna go on for a little while longer. And I told a lot of my friends about this when it was at $9 a share. I feel really bad for the people who didn't act on it, because I was messaging people out of the blue who I haven't talked to in a long time. And I was like, the fact that I'm reaching out to you about this, it means that there's something happening. And I told a lot of my friends, oh, we had 41. Holy shit. All right, let's refresh. Come on, baby. Okay, I think the option prices haven't moved. Sometimes when I refresh and the price doesn't adjust, that's because the option prices haven't adjusted yet. And that's where the majority of my money's coming from right now. 2,800%. Jesus. But yeah, so, man, I feel bad for my friends who didn't act on it. But, you can only tell people so much. Like, you can only, like they say, you can bring the horse to water, but you can't drink it for them. Gotta let them make their decision. But thankfully, a lot of my friends did. A lot of my friends got in on this, and one of my best friends, Jenny. I mean, sorry, Jenny, if I put you on blast, but she made over 23 grand yesterday, her best day ever. It's just it's like the happiest feeling ever when one of your friends just crushes it in the market. So stoked about that. And yeah, I got my fiance in on this, so she had her best day yesterday. Dude, we're sticking it to these hedge funds. We are sticking it to them. They done fucked up. Like, that's just simple. That's just what happened. They over leveraged. Leverage means like you borrowed too much. Yeah, they over leveraged. It's kind of scummy what they did. Like, they took COVID, something that was like killing people, literally, and they were like, ooh, this is good. This is good for us. We can use this opportunity to like vulture around these failing businesses, and we can short them to the ground and make billions of dollars. That's how they were thinking, which is so freaking like effed up if you think about it. And they thought they could push AMC into the ground, and boy, did they get caught. They walked right into a trap, and they can't get out now. They literally can't get out. The only thing they could do is if they can like short for some reason, if they could short some more right now and hope that it drops, they can make a little bit of profit back. But I mean, you look at the chart, it's still going up. It's going to be hard for them to do that. It's going to be really hard for them to do that. Let's update. Nice. How much is it even up today? 28%? Oh, that's more than it went up yesterday. I was just thinking, like, this was better than yesterday. Holy crap. So, another thing I wanted to do, like, when this is all over, is I want to start donating money to, I talked about this before, but, like, kids who are in, like, lower socioeconomic income, you know, like Section 8 housing and, like, stuff where they're struggling. I want to like go up to them and say, here, I'm gonna teach you how to invest, and then I'm gonna give you like $500 to get started, and I'm gonna show them how and get them started. Maybe I don't know if I can give $1,000 per person, but I would love to do that. I would love to just help people learn, because a lot of people like they'll watch my videos and they'll think it's awesome, but they won't have the money to get started. And so like that's the hardest part, is getting started. Even people who do have money, they procrastinate because they don't know how to get started. And so they just, like, the thought of trying to do all that work, it freezes them in their tracks, and then they don't do it. And so just getting people started. Please inform us of the next play when it happens. Well, I already talked about that in my first live stream on Friday. Like, after this, there's going to be a lot of opportunities. Like, basically, a lot of the good growth companies are gonna see big rallies after this, because a lot of people are gonna have money and they're gonna start spreading it out. So like Apple, Tesla, like all the big companies you can think of. I still think Coinbase is a great opportunity right now, because let's look it up. I'm gonna type it in right now. Coinbase had a very similar start to Facebook. Look at their IPO, $328 or so, and look where they're at now, $242. This exact same thing happened to Facebook. They IPO'd and then they dropped, and it took them a while to come back because people thought it was overhyped. But it's Facebook. Like, it was Facebook. Facebook had no danger of going out of business. They were just getting started, and you can see where Facebook is now, because it dropped to like $28 or something like that. Look where Facebook is now, $329. If you had stuck around for the APO or the IPO and just held, you would have almost 10x'd your money. And if you got in at 28, you would have more than 10x'd your money. So like let's look at Facebook. It's so, like, the chart is so crazy. Like here, they IPO'd at 42, dropped. 2 months later, it took 2 or 3 months before they recovered. So you see, like, right above my head, it started recovering like 3 or 4 months later, and then boom, just off to the races. So people, I saw someone posting on their TikTok or something stupid. They're like, oh, Coinbase, told you it was a bad investment. I'm like, bruh. It's just getting started, dude. Coinbase, are you kidding me? The #1 coin exchange, like cryptocurrency exchange in the world. You think they're gonna just go down and not come back up? Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's laughable to me if you think this is gonna keep going down. I can see this going to like 1,200 a share by next year, maybe 1,500. That's just my opinion. But yeah, Coinbase, not worried at all about Coinbase. It's on sale right now, really. So yeah, I'm gonna put a lot more in Coinbase after this. That's another play. One of my friends hosts investment seminars in poor communities. Oh, that's awesome, dude. You should put him in contact with me. I would love to go with him or her at some point. That would be really cool. I would love to do that. But yeah, Coinbase, man, I think Coinbase is a huge opportunity right now. And then I'll type this in the chat. If you don't know what NFTs are,
Bruh.
like what are you doing with your life right now? You have to learn, you gotta look that up. Look up NFTs. It's basically a way to digitalize like with digital like certificates of authenticity, like anything. Like I can take this microphone and create an NFT of it, and I can assign it a number so that everyone knows like that's the unique one. If you buy it, you own the one. Like you can't counterfeit it. NFTs are gonna solve a lot of problems going forward because it's like blockchain based, and so you can't like replicate them, you can't counterfeit them. Just like people are like hedge funds counterfeited a bunch of stock. You won't be able to do that if we move to like a blockchain based thing. And yeah, so like Disney, I think Disney is a huge NFT play. Why do I think that? Because they have Mickey Mouse, they have I mean, they own Marvel. Like, can you imagine if they made NFTs of like Iron Man? Exactly, Joshua, you hit the nail on the freaking head, dude. NFTs and crypto, I don't think there's ever been a more obvious next big thing in terms of investment. You got it. I agree 100%. Like, you think this AMC squeeze is pretty big right now? Wait till NFTs and cryptos shoot off. It's going to be even bigger. Of course, AMC could, in the end, be bigger, but I mean, with the squeeze, but like, yeah, NFTs and crypto are going to blow up. It's going to be quite nuts. I definitely dropped some money since I was talking about them. Let's see how much I dropped. Okay, not too much. But yeah, so there you go. Moving along, I just talked about like 5 or so different plays. Again, like Disney, Tesla, NFTs and cryptos. It's like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Ethereum is like the big one because a lot of these NFTs run on the Ethereum blockchain. So like if NFTs go up, Ethereum's going to go up with it, which is probably why you've seen such a big increase. Like let's look at Ethereum. Let's look at the 1-year chart. I would say right around, I don't know, right around here, like NFTs really started getting popular with like NBA Top Shots. And then just look at this crazy spike. Now the sell-off, I think, was because a lot of huge banks and institutions who put probably billions of dollars into this, they needed to liquidate because of what's happening with AMC and GameStop. They're going to lose billions of dollars. They needed to liquidate. So this drop I think is totally irrelevant with cryptos. Like it has nothing to do with cryptos. So if you just look at this chart and just look at from where it is here at 1,000 or even here, this was Christmas 2020. Only like $635 to now 2,700. Like look at that growth. That's just going to keep going. Whoops. I mean, same with Bitcoin. Like all this nonsense was all probably big institutions, big money, just kind of messing around. But yeah, hell yeah, dude, $40. Let's go. So I mean, that's like my next 2 or 3 years worth of investing strategies. Cryptos, NFTs, Tesla, Apple. I mean, Apple, if you like, okay, one of my friends follows Apple like crazy. He's like an Apple fanboy, but like he researches it. So he has a good reason to be a fanboy of Apple. And he was telling me the M1 chips and the next chips after M1, I think it's like M1X or M2 or something like that. Like, they're so much better than the Intel and AMD chips right now. Like, at least with working with Macs, they're so much better that AMD and Intel are kind of in trouble right now. Like, they need to step their game up because the M1 chips are just so good. It has so much power in such a small form factor. It uses less energy. It's just so good that I could see Apple making a nice rally once these M1 laptops start selling and the M1 computers start selling. They haven't even released an iMac Pro with an M1 chip yet. They still haven't done that. They haven't released a Mac Pro with the M1 chip yet. They've only released the M1 for their regular iMacs and their, well, they leaked like a laptop. I think they might have a laptop that has an M1 chip. I don't know. It's coming out though. But once, dude, that's gonna be crazy. I think their new iPad has the M1 chip, and it's more powerful than a lot of laptops. Like, it's crazy. So Apple, I think, is gonna be. It's always been a good play, but I think it's really gonna be a good play this year, and next year, and the year after that. AMC volume is at 150 million for the day. Jeez, that's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, by the way, I could finally wear my shirt. I was gonna show you guys. I could finally wear my 2 Comma shirt. These are the 2 Comma Club logo. I could finally wear this shirt. I really couldn't wear it before because I wasn't in the 2 Comma Club, but I could finally wear it. Dude, BlackBerry is up 10%? Hell yeah. I should have bought some calls. Wow, this graph is weird. Okay, you guys want to see something that's weird? Look at the chart here with like these crazy big volume spikes. 58 million, 49 million. That's insane. That's a lot of buying. And if that's real, then that's crazy. But watch what happens when I go to the 5-day and then back to the 1-day. Watch. 5-day, 1-day. Look at how the chart looks different. And look at those spikes are gone now. So what is that? I don't understand. That looks so different from what it did 5 seconds ago. I don't understand how that happens. I don't know if anyone else knows, but that's just freaking bonkers to me. I don't know why that does that. All right, we're dropping a little bit. But this is, I mean, we're already up 25%. Again, if we closed even up 10%, that's a huge day. But with this squeeze, this is going to be normal. 20% days are going to be pretty normal. It might start going back down to 10% once we get higher and higher, because that'll be still a lot of money to jump up. But right now, man, these are gonna be pretty common, these 20% days. Well, I'm knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, crazy. One of my friends wanted me to look up a marijuana stock. Oh. GTBIF. Let's look at it. GTBIF. Green Thumb Industries. She said it's a marijuana stock. Let's look at their year-to-date chart. Okay, so they had a high in February of 38. But apparently they opened up a lot of dispensaries in the state where I live, so and they're kind of expanding, so that's pretty good. So we'll have to keep an eye on them. Okay, May 19th, they were at 27. Okay, they're up 10% in the last month. That's really good. That's really good. So yeah, marijuana is another play I want to look into. I mean, I've been looking into it for years now, but it's just been slow. It's been slow to pick up. I think it's because a lot of people are still not sure if cannabis is like safe. They're comfortable drinking beer and stuff, but they're still not comfortable with cannabis yet. So that's going to change, though. That'll change over time. But yeah. It's different because of the time period. The graph. No, but look at the graph. Let me show you the graph. Those big volume spikes are gone, though. Remember how it said 49 million? Now it just says 4.9 million. I don't know I don't know why the volume changes. Like, this is the stuff that changed. I don't understand why that changes. But how's it going anyway? Glonarak Slyer, thanks for coming in. I think I'm gonna. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about? But yes, definitely NFTs and crypto. Huge opportunity after this. Tesla, I think, is going to be huge. Because, dude, Tesla still has a lot of stuff to do. Robotaxis, Cybertruck, the solar shingles. like with the solar roofs. They have so much stuff that they haven't really blown up the market yet with. The Model Y is still just picking up. There's a lot of good stuff that's going to happen with that. All right, we're dropping back down to 40. Man, if we can close at 40 though, that'd be huge. I'd be happy with closing at 40. But yeah, if anyone else has any questions or anything, let me know. If not, I think I'm gonna get going and maybe sell a couple calls just to lock in some more profit. Start picking up some Bitcoin. That's the plan. Which I won't be able to till tomorrow, but because it takes a day to withdraw the money. Imagine how much money trading platforms are making. Exactly. That's another thing. And Coinbase, like Coinbase they take a cut every time you buy Bitcoin and anything else. That's why they're gonna go up. Like once more people buy cryptos, that's just more fees. Places like Coinbase and Binance and all those places will make. I really hope Robinhood just goes away though forever. I don't like Robinhood. Did they even go public yet? I don't think they did. I don't think they did. I don't know if they went public yet. I don't think they did, but I'm gonna probably get some put options on them when they do. But yeah, they're making a killing right now, Kevin. It's nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Okay, probably dropped. Whoa, 290 almost on the dot. Oh man, we're already a quarter of the way. We're already a quarter of the way to the next million, so I really hope that can keep going. If anyone knows any good architects or anything, let me know. I want to design my next house, but I don't know an architect yet. I want to work with someone to help me design it. I just want a place I could do my fingerboards, like my business, and because right now I do it in the garage and it sucks. I just want like a little workshop above the garage or something. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get going. Not much has really happened. I already talked about everything I wanted to talk about. If more news comes up, like some really good information, I'll probably do another live stream like tomorrow morning, like I did today. Just kind of playing it by ear, see what's happening. But thank you guys for coming in. You guys are the best. I love you. I just like pressing the buttons, but thank you so much, and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow with some more exciting news, but we're gonna play it by ear, so just keep an eye out around market open. If you see me streaming, that means there's probably some information I want to talk about. Please move to Indiana. I know they have much cheaper taxes. I have to look at, I gotta call a tax attorney after this and see what I can do to not just get completely destroyed in taxes. Yeah, definitely gotta look into that. But I don't know, I love the town where I live though. I really love it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck in the market today. If you have AMC, let's go to the moon. Congrats on everyone's gains so far. And yeah, we will see you guys later.